Stephen Monkey Mason and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews. The movie is The Count of Monte Cristo. This movie is a drama. I'll put adventure because the tagline says it's an adventure. Really didn't think this was an adventure, but you know. It's definitely a prison movie. It's a bit of a thriller. It's got a bit of a pirate theme going on here. And it is a remake of a remake of a remake. There's quite a lot of versions of this movie. But it's a remake. The year 2002. It is on for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Directed by Kevin Reynolds. Not Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Reynolds. Starring Jim Caviezel. I think that's right, Jim Caviezel. Guy Pearce. Louis Gutzman. Michael Winslow. Is that right? The baddie from Crow. The baddie from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. The good guy, surprisingly enough, in Aliens Resurrection. That one. With a very young Henry Superman Carvel. He's very young in this. And Richard Harris. The age rating for this movie is a PG. This should not be a PG. This should be at least a 12. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean's a 12. This is pretty much Pirates of the Caribbean without the Disney factor. And the giant octopuses and it's, you know, yeah, similar. Anyway. Tagline for this movie is, prepare for adventure. Yeah, prepare. You're not going to get it. Count on revenge. Maybe it's a bit of revenge. No adventure. Its budget, wow. 35 million. So here's a little bit about the movie. When two friends seek help on an island as their ship's captain is dying of brain fever, they meet Napoleon, who entrusts one of them to give a very important letter to one of his friends. Edmund is told it's just a letter, but to keep it secret from everybody else, including his friend Fernand. But Fernand witnesses the whole event happen, and when Edmund's asleep, Fernand sneaks a look at the letter. When they get home, Edmund is promoted to captain and is set to marry his long-term girlfriend. And Fernand isn't very happy about this and betrays Edmund because the letter just so happens to have a bit of treason involved in it. So they chuck away Edmund into a prison cell for 16 years while Fernand marries Edmund's girlfriend and pretty much steals his complete life. All is lost for Edmund until an old prisoner digs his way into the wrong prison cell. Literally, this old guy just pops up into his prison cell like that. The old man and Edmund make a plan to dig out of prison. The old man also teaches Edmund everything he knows and also tells Edmund that he might know where a magical treasure is. Magical. A lot of money. I'm forgetting whose treasure it's meant to be, but it's a lot of treasure and this guy knows where it is. It's just one problem. They need to get out of prison first. So here's my review of the movie. From the director of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves and Waterworld comes something less epic. Suffering from what I like to call the Highlander syndrome, cast a French guy to play a Scottish guy and cast a Scottish guy to play a Spaniard and cast an American to play Robin Hood. I'm saying that. It's cast an Australian as Robin Hood. You know what I meant. Let's just cast an American and an Englishman as two French people. Apart from that, the movie looks good. Seriously, Kevin Reynolds has a massive skill. The look, the style of his movies and keeping it there in a constant. He's really good at that. It does, however, have a very dark duel at the start. Like really dark. Not even this light, like really dark. Seriously, it's about this dark when they're having this duel fight at the start. It's like, what's going on? Can't see anything. But this movie does have a lot going on for it. Like friendship, romance, betrayal, prison, treasure hunting, revenge. But this is where it falls apart a bit. The revenge bit. After 16 years, would you recognise somebody? Seriously, if you hadn't seen your best friend for 16 years, you hadn't seen your lover for 16 years, would you really recognise him? Oh wait, he grew a goatee.
It shouldn't really make a difference because the camera doesn't move.
Yeah, I still would recognise him. That's me, 16 years ago. I've got hair. Obviously I don't now, but do you recognise me? Most of them videos behind me and that there are right here next to us. How weird is that? But you can still recognise that's me, can't you? You can recognise that's me with red hair. Wow, it's really old footage. Nothing about me. You would recognise it was me. I recognise it's him. It's a bit of a flaw and a bit of a fault in this movie. So, should you watch this movie? Yeah, it is quite enjoyable of a watch. Should you own it? No. It's not worth really owning, to be honest with you. It's one of them ones, if it's on television, give it a watch. So how many concept bricks out of 5? I'm going to give it 1, 2. 2 big bricks there. That's it really. From the director of Robin Hood, which is one of my favourite iconic films of all time. I do enjoy Waterworld as well. Unfortunately, this fell proper short. Even though it comes with a nice little brochure, I didn't know it was in there. With chapter selections and stuff. I've been Steve Monkey Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. I'm wearing a different t-shirt, a different hat. You can still tell it's me, can't you? I mean, that was 6 months ago when that was digitally done. You know, can you still tell it's me? Or should I grow a goatee and then no one will recognise me walking around? Massive flaw in that film. Fun fact about this movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger dropped out of the lead of this role. He's an Austrian playing a French guy. Was Christopher Lambert not doing anything at that time? That would have been the perfect film to cast Christopher Lambert in, you know. Cast him as a Scottish guy, cast him as Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Why can't you cast him as a French guy in a movie for once, Hollywood? I don't know.